KEAN 105 is the station for today's best country, and we are proud to be joined by a gentleman who is coming to perform at the Outlaws and Legends Music Fest, and he, I guess, qualifies as both an outlaw and a legend. He's Mr. Wylie Hubbard. How are you this afternoon, sir?
I am doing really probably better than I deserve the more I think about it, but I'm really doing good, thanks.
All right. Well, it's good to be talking with you. It's been a long time since I've been able to catch up with you. In fact, you've had an album out since then, The Grifter's Hymnal, and
yeah,
man, that's some great stuff.
Over a year ago.
Yeah, so it's been too long. Time to get you back on the air. It's also been too long since you've been to Abilene. We were talking off the air that you can't even remember the last time you were here?
Not offhand. I don't get up that way that much. I kind of just, it's got to be a destination. So I haven't been up there in a while. So that's why I'm really looking forward. I mean, this lineup on this thing is just pretty amazing, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, with guys like this, with the kind of lineup that we've got going on, you've got to expect that there's going to be a certain kind of electricity, I guess, in the crowd for Outlaws and Legends. Don't you think?
Well, I think that there's such a vibe of just, got Leon Russell and Robert Earl and Billy Joe and Jason and Gary P. Dunn and all the cats, man. I mean, it's just, and plus a bunch of the young guys, too. So it should be, like I say, there should be some sparks flying as far as music goes. Everybody's, nobody's going to phone it in with a lineup like that, man. You got to just, bring your best game and just really, throw it out there, man. So, I am really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I guess you're kind of at the point right now where maybe you just do your thing and it is what it is, which is amazing, by the way. Do you think that when you get to these big festivals and stuff like that there might be like a little friendly, I guess competition is the best way to describe it, to step up your game, to be able to kind of not only put on a show for the audience, but also for the guys that are there at the show ready to take the stage? Or
I think so, man. I think, that everybody, like I say, everybody is going to bring their A game, and you don't want to, with guys of that caliber on there, man, you better be pretty damn good. You better come out there and just say, okay, this is what I do, and just really, because, like I say, there's, all these, every band in there is just, killer. I mean, there's no, like, filler bands at all. I mean, it's, like I say, it's all killer, no filler, man. I mean, it's just, golly, just, damn Quails and all those cats, man. So, and Clay McClinton, too, man. I love that kid. He's got a new record out I really dig. So, yeah. It should be fun.
All right.
So Mike McClure, man, I think I follow him. So, I'm not looking forward to that, but there's nobody on this roster that's as you say, going to slough it off. Everybody's just going to bring it out and do it. So man, it should be fun.
Yeah, maybe Abilene ought to take the day off of work the day before, or rest up for it or something like that.
I think so. Like I say, it should be fun. I mean, it's just golly. I mean, the day I play, it starts early, doesn't it? I mean, like 10 or 11 or something like that?
Yep, first thing in the morning.
Oh, wow, cool. I think I play that afternoon, so yeah, man, it should be fun. Awesome. I got my boys showing back up to play. My son Lucas is my guitar player, but he left, I guess last October we did a show with the Crows in New York City, and then he flew to Denver, got him a job up there working at the ski area so he could snowboard. So this will be the first gig he's back as a regular member of the band. So I'm really looking forward to that, man. Really?
I saw Lucas actually on TV with you. Wanted to talk a little bit about this, but you kind of got to perform on Letterman, actually by invitation from David Letterman himself. Wasn't that the case?
He heard the song Mother Blues somewhere and actually called up Keith Case, who books me, and well, he didn't call, but he's one of his producers from whatever it is, Worldwide Pants, called up and said David like ready to be on the show and would really want him to sing Mother Blues. So we had but we had 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So we had to cut out a couple of verses. But we went up there and did that. It was a lot of fun. It was cold though. It was actually colder inside the studio than it was outside, and this was in January. He keeps that studio just like around 48, 50 degrees because of all the lights.
Yeah.
So, man, but it was fun. Lucas, stepped up there and played it, and then because he played on the record, and it was really cool to have Kyle and John, and Letterman was really nice. He's really done a lot. I mean, he's had of course Dale Watson on, and Elizabeth Cook and Tom Russell, and he just really has some. It's really nice that he brings in some cats that aren't just Jay-Z or Usher.
Made out of mostly glitter.
He kind of throws. So Texas songwriters a bone every now and then. So, but it was really cool, man.
Right on. You can really tell he's a fan. And didn't he also request the one that was a web exclusive? I guess.
Yeah. After we finished Mother Blues, and he said, "Thank you for being on the show. Good night, everybody." And he said, "Would you sing 'Screw You'? We're from Texas," for the studio audience. And I went, "Well, yeah, I thought you were from Indiana." He said, "Yeah, but I just like the attitude." So he turned around, and the audience was standing up. He goes, "Wait a minute, people, we're going to have Ray do another song." So Lucas retuned to standard tuning, and we did "Screw You," which was on the, the CBS, I guess their website,
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah, that was really kind of an honor. We were talking to some of the band, some of the members of Paul Schaefer's band. And they said he doesn't do that a lot. He doesn't ask, he said he very rarely but he will ask, certain people to stay and do another song. So it was really, I was, felt very honored by that.
Yeah, and we posted it up on our website at KEANradio.com, and I believe it was you actually that mentioned that the crowd really dug it too. They got into it, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, it was kind of, like I said, it was kind of a weird request to be in New York City, and probably a lot of the audience really wasn't that familiar with me. And,
right.
But we started the song, and all of a sudden the people up in the balcony, we, started standing up and whooping and dancing, and people looked around, and they got it. They got the, I don't know, it was really, it was inspiring in a way to play that song, and have the audience just boogieing with it. So it was quite a deal.
Yeah. Do you put that down as like an all-time memory?
I would say so. I've just finished my book. I just wrote a book, kind of my memoirs and road stories and a bunch of stuff like that. And I'm kind of looking back on it, and I just really am, I've had some pretty amazing things happen to me that I'm very, and of course Letterman and being on Fallon and, singing with Ringo Starr was really cool. And then writing, playing guitar with Joe Walsh was also a treat. And writing with Ronnie Dunn was just a deal. So there's been incredible high points in my life, as far as, just been very special to me, So yeah, but the Letterman thing was really cool.
And then talking about the book, you just finished it up. The memoirs it's going to have like pretty much. I don't like to use tell all, but it's going to have some pretty in depth, I guess, stories into your life.
No, David, it's not.
Oh, really?
It's not going to have wreckage of the past.
Okay.
It's my book. I wrote it. I come across really cool.
All right. Yeah, there you go. It's about time somebody fessed up to that.
Yeah, man. I just, it's I'm just jacking with you, but no, I just kind of, I just talk about growing up and then getting into music in high school with, because of, Michael Murphy, B.W. Stevenson, and then, it has kind of my story, and then also I put in really strange road stories. So anyhow, so maybe I think probably since I haven't published it yet, we're just getting ready to do it. Probably this thing in Abilene, the Outlaws and Legends. Hey, no telling what will happen. That might make a chapter.
Well, we'll try and make it a chapter for you. How about that?
It should be fun. Like I say, I'm really impressed with the lineup, and I'm just very honored that they asked me to do it. Because Coup de Grace, Leon, and Robert Earl, and old buddy Tommy Alverson, Mike McClure. Gee, what a deal! I think Pauline Marie's going to be there too. She's cool. So it should be a lot of fun.